Call is being recorded.
Awesome. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Let us know who you are and where you're calling in from.
Valerie Jackson, Marseille, Illinois.
Mushroom burger. It was.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know who you are and where you're calling in from.
Anthony, Chicago.
Welcome, Anthony. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us on our opportunity call for Akana. We're going to get started in about a minute and some change. So go ahead and let us know where you're calling in from, and who you are. If you're a guest, please let us know who invited you.
Hi, it's Audrey.
Well, hi, Audrey. Welcome. Where you calling in from?
Chicago.
All right, Audrey. Are you a guest tonight?
Why you make me say something? No, Audrey is a distributor. Kathy.
Oh,
Hi,
Audrey.
Tracy,
Hey, Audrey.
also calling from headquarters.
Hey, Audrey. I didn't pick up on your voice. Welcome.
Hey, everyone. I'm going to let our gracious CEO say hi. Oh, hey, guys. Hello. This is Melissa calling in from the headquarters as well. We got a whole crew here. Akana Nation, we're in the house.
That is so wonderful. We got graced by the CEO. They are working so hard at our home office, guys. So thanks for giving us a little bit of time. Go ahead and let us know where you're calling in from.
If I say yes, and then if he doesn't need them, I'm going to say yes, and then if he doesn't need them, then we'll go that way.
That's right. That sounds like Pauline Kirkland.
No.
All right,
Hello,
guys.
this is George and Dr. Gloria Moore. We're calling from Gurnee, Illinois.
Awesome. Thank you. Great to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there. If you haven't done so, let us know where you are calling in from and who you are. And if you're a guest, let us know who invited you.
Okay, I'm Belinda calling from Houston.
Welcome, Belinda.
Thank you.
Who else do we have out there? Get about 30 seconds. We're going to
Bernadine calling in from Pensacola, Florida.
Well, look at that. Welcome, Bernadine from Pensacola, Florida.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and mute the lines and get this call started. While that's muting, I'll let you know who I am. I'm Kathy Weathersby. I'm a proud Akanapreneur, founding member, as well as a proud member of the executive team, being your VP of Finance, building an awesome team of leaders. We have been able to make some bill paying money on our team. And guys, if that's what you're calling in for, if you're understanding that there's a chance to have an opportunity, this is what you are here for. And so we're just excited to have you. So I welcome you to our call tonight. We're exploring opportunity tonight, guys. We're expanding our minds and elevating our health, our wealth, our freedom, and our legacy. So again, welcome to you all. I'm calling in from Columbia, South Carolina. And as I said, I love the opportunity that Akana has afforded me to be able to make bill paying money, to be able to take trips, to be able to see life in a way that I can be able to control, with an opportunity to share fantastic products as well as a business opportunity. So I want you to place a question in your mind. So why am I here? So you could be here as a courtesy because you were invited by someone you care about, or you were here because you're looking for an answer. Maybe it's your current situation in health or finances or both. So I'm proud to share with you Akana, which means in the hands of God. See, Akana embodies the 5 elements you need for a great company. So thank the person that invited you tonight, because they wanted to make sure you heard about what is getting thousands of people excited every single day. So you need to have great products and marketing, culture, operations, and a comp plan. And I want to bring on a lady tonight that can talk to you about her experience from a professional standpoint about our products. Shannon King is a highly accomplished and dedicated healthcare professional with a diverse range of expertise and leadership roles. Now, she's a registered nurse, wellness coach, and the co-owner of MedPlus Home Healthcare. I'm going to mute somebody here. You guys can help me out and mute yourselves if you're not muted. She's made quite an impact in the healthcare field. And in addition to her roles in home health care, she's also a micro dispensary owner. She's a cannabis nurse. She specializes in the therapeutic use of cannabis for medical purposes. She also serves as a member of Akana's medical advisory board, where she contributes her expertise to shape the future of cannabis healthcare. This is a woman who goes in wholeheartedly. She's a hard worker. She's a dedicated entrepreneur, and she's absolutely dedicated that people get healthy and at the same time create a business opportunity for themselves. Without any further ado, from Canna Entice, from Akana, from Chicago, Shannon King, go ahead and take it away.
Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Doing awesome, Shannon.
Hi. Not really sure what I'm supposed to talk about tonight. Was there anything in particular?
Well, we talked about your sharing your experience with the products, you sharing the experience from a professional standpoint as a professional nurse, and how not only those products have made some differences in your life, but you've shared with us before about how you've recommended those to your patients.
Okay, well, thank you for that intro. I'm actually even at work right now, but I thought that it was so important that I come and chime in and just kind of give you my experience and my information. So the first thing I'd like to share is that, the reason why I've been in this company and continue to be a active member of this company is because I've been a nurse for almost 30 years now, and it allows me to connect with the community and my patients and my customers in a different way. And what I mean by that is, for so many years, I saw healthcare from a standpoint where, we were just passing out medications and, not really seeing the upside to it because we were essentially maintaining people on medications, maintaining disease and things like that. And so this being a wellness coach actually allows me to see just the wellness and the goodness in healthcare and the goodness in giving people really what their body's asking for and not what we've kind of manufactured to just kind of maintain them and get them temporarily out of their situations. And more specifically, I just got off the phone a little while ago with my aunt who has done the 21-day detox cleanse half. And she just said, you know what, Shannon, I'm ready to do it again. And I said, well, are you really? Are you ready? Because she had really good results. But after a couple of months, she kind of slipped into just eating bad habits and things like that with the holidays. And I'm like, that's really great. It's great. It's never safe for you to get started again. So she's actually going to start on the 21 day and also incorporate the aronia berry, the aronia juice and the powder, the aronia juice into her regimen. So, really proud of her, really proud that my family is taking an active role in their health, specifically with the detox. I mean, they love the other products. They've always gotten the products for gifts and for, just for gifts and just, whenever, like I have an aunt that, swears by the empowered, the empowered hair. I have other family members that utilize the gummies and the creams, the pain cream. And I don't know if Kathy ever mentioned it to you guys, but I do not live without the Hempranium, which is the Power Hempranium. It is by my bedside. I had some nurses, wellness coaches here in town this past weekend, and one of them stayed in my room, and she saw right on the side of my bed on the table was my Hempranium, and that is because I do it the first thing when I wake up in the morning, and the last thing before I go to sleep. So I hope that's giving you guys, some understanding of why this is so important to me and why I've incorporated it not only into my life, but into my business, but into my family, is because, we've got the gold right here, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Shannon. We appreciate you for everything you brought to the table, the expertise that you bring and your wisdom. So just thank you so much in your leadership there. And, she hit on how our company started. In 2019, we got started with our essential oils and our CBD oil. And then in 2020, we actually developed more of a wellness product line along with weight management in that mix. In 2021 is when we established the Flat Belly Lifestyle. And guys, that has presented a shift that has really meant greater health for more people. Now, to share a fantastic testimony, about moving testimony, I have Dr. Gloria Moore, and I'm sorry I don't have her husband's name, but I know that they are on here. If you guys want to, let's see if I can unmute you here. You can go ahead and please share your testimony with what you've been able to achieve using the Flat Belly Lifestyle.
Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this is George and Dr. Gloria Moore, and I am a naturopath doctor. And I just wanted to say we both got tested, and we are both O positive blood types. So our coach is Terry Anderson, and we are from Gurnee, Illinois. We're about 40, 50 miles north of Chicago, Illinois. And we decided to go on the cleanse. George, my husband George, was told in September of 2023 his kidneys were failing, and the nephrologist had him scheduled to go on dialysis, but they decided that they wanted to take his blood work before they started the dialysis. And when they did, they noticed that his creatinine levels were starting to drop. And they decided that they were going to postpone doing the dialysis until October. And then when October came around, they tested his blood again, and his numbers had dropped even further. And then they said, well, we're going to wait until January to put him on dialysis. Well, in December, we decided to go on a 21-day detox. And after the 21-day detox, they tested my husband again, and they said, wow, his creatinine levels are staying very, very low. So we're going to just postpone the dialysis altogether. We're not going to even do the dialysis at this particular time. And so, which was good news, because that was kind of scary, just thinking about him having to go on dialysis. But through the detox and through the lifestyle changes, we began to take meat out of our diets. And we were doing some pescatarian foods, but mostly a little bit of fish, but for the most part, it was just mostly vegetables and juicing. And it really cleansed up our systems, and it strengthened our cells. And basically, here's some of the results. Both of us lost about 10 pounds. George, my husband, he is a 2006 heart transplant recipient. and he's been on insulin for 17 years. He no longer has to take insulin. By coming off of the detox, it regulated his blood sugar levels, and he has not needed any insulin, since we finished the detox. Let's see. And he was on, in 2022, he was diagnosed with COVID, pneumonia. And he was in the hospital probably off and on from January all the way through August of 2022. And so that was a scary time. And they had even put him on hospice, for a minute there, saying that he was just doing so bad with the COVID. But, he pulled through it. Thank God he pulled through that. And they took him off hospice. And so I had was also experiencing like chronic chest pains, and I had pains in my left knee for over a year. And after the detox, I no longer have any chest pains or any knee pains. George, in addition, was on 4 major prescription drugs, and his doctor ended up taking him off of those. He no longer has to take the prescription drugs. So this detox has done a wonderful thing for us and our family, and we truly recommend it. I want to give you guys an update because after we came off the detox, he went and had a flu shot, I guess because he hadn't taken the flu shot for the year. And so they convinced him that he needed to take the flu shot. And so somehow or another, he ended up getting COVID after taking the flu shot. And typically when George gets COVID, he has to immediately go in the hospital. But this time around, we had talked to Dr. Prince about it, and he says, well, hey, I think because he did go through the 21-day detox, his body had flushed out all of those toxins, and you guys are not eating all of that meat anymore. So it caused his body to be able to handle COVID without any hospitalization, which was amazing. And so we highly recommend the 21-day detox. If you guys have not tried it, do the 21-day or the 7-day detox. It has really, really changed our lives and improved our lives for the better. So, George, do you want to say anything?
I mean, you said it all pretty much. Okay. I could say that as long as I stick to the diet, mm-hmm. My insulin stays down, but if I go back to those bad eating habits and, the way I did before, my blood sugar does shoot back up. But if I maintain a healthy eating level, everything is good, and I don't have to take the insulin. So I do have more energy. I'm not 100% back yet from the COVID, but I would say 80% back, mm-hmm. and I'm getting my strength back. And I, too, am thankful for Akana and the products that you guys have, because they've definitely helped me to be better after 18 years of a heart transplant. And they literally expected my kidney to be gone by this time. Mm-hmm. And it was leaning in that direction. But thanks be to God and the products, they're not considering. Well, they got me on hold. They don't want to let me go. They got me on hold. Yeah. But for now, no dialysis.
That's incredible. I am so glad that you guys had such positive results from your cleanse, and that you're feeling better, and that medication is just not as important to you. I mean, just really wonderful to hear all of that. Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria and George, for joining us today and sharing your testimony. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Our pleasure. You're very, very welcome.
Well, guys, you've heard from 2 types of professionals: a traditional nurse who uses the products to affect change in her life and recommends them to her patients, and a naturopathic medical professional who has done exactly the same and use our products to affect change in her and her family's life. And so we are so glad that they shared their stories with you. And now that you have heard about that, they've actually were able to accomplish that using the Flat Belly Lifestyle, which has created a shift in 4 simple steps to get out mucus and parasites, to cleanse the colon and the bodily organs, to nourish with superfoods and plant proteins, and then using the most powerful superfruit on the planet to boost that antioxidant level. It's an entire lifestyle that is plant-based for your blood type. So now that you've heard about the products, and I'm so glad that they shared their testimonies. You know, I mentioned that there's 5 things that make a great company. So we've got the right products, and now it's critical that we engage in the right marketing. So you might have been invited here for the first time after being sent a few preview videos, or maybe you attended a Zoom, or maybe you were at a live event, an elevation experience. See, we've got the tools and the systems in place for you, including this call, including an app that boosts our marketing. Then there's the culture. That's the vision and the mission and the heart of a company. Akana is a family where all voices are respected and heard. It's where all desire and all ability and all skill sets are uplifted to whatever level of health and success you're looking for. Then there's the operations. That's how the company is run, the efficiency, the finances. Our executive team, has more than 120 years of combined experience in the direct sales industry and have helped shape multi-billion-dollar companies. So then there's the compensation plan, right? Yeah, get to the money, Kathy, right? Akana's plan is for everybody. It's for that new person that, hey, I don't know many people. I'm not sure if I can do sales, but I do want to share these products with my friends and family to help them achieve better health. I can make a commission from that. It's also for that experienced person who has been in network marketing before, but been frustrated and not been able to make money. It's also for the big builder that's seeking that rock star income with a company they can finally call home. See, Akana's plan was designed for you to make money right at the very start. That's 20 to 50% retail commissionable volume on sales made on your site. That is a fast start bonus. See, this is how you get your investment back in the first 30 days. So if you're coachable, we'll show you the way. There's revenue pools. And I don't mean revenue pools made for just the top 1%. There's a sapphire pool that allows you to get a share in the overall revenue of the company. At the diamond level, you qualify for even another revenue pool. And are you hearing me? Revenue pool, not profit pool. There's lifestyle rewards. Now, these are vacations that you can earn that have expenses that are paid. Destinations that are fantastic, like Las Vegas, Chicago, Jamaica, the Bahamas, and in 2024, Dubai. Folks, I have a lady on the line who has won so many of these trips. She's out of Dallas, Texas. She's a diamond. She's a mom. She is someone who is a highly sought after mentor because she knows how to lead with her heart. She has a wonderful allegiance to her family. She has her priorities and her balance of work, life, business growth in order. She's absolutely the best person to let you know about how an experienced person views Akana. Without any further ado, I want to bring on Gigi Harris from Dallas, Texas. Gigi, can you go ahead and unmute for us?
Hey, Kathy, can you hear me?
I can.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction, and I just want to throw it back at you. Hey, thank you so much for what you do for this company, Akana, and also being that friend, that sister, as well to me. Okay, so I love you. But I can tell you this, it has been an amazing ride of over 35 years being in this industry, and it has served me well. But while I was working in corporate America, one of my coworkers was listening to some of the conversations I had that I wanted to be at home with my kids. And so he spoke to me and he shared with me an opportunity, which was my first multi-level marketing opportunity with Amway. And see, I've learned to love Amway because it was about people helping people to make money from home. See, I was able to be a stay-at-home mom, creating a six-figure income, leaving corporate America, never to return. I was able to earn $10,000 bonuses, Ring of Champions, and several car bonuses, as well as free trips. And I was able to take advantage of the tax benefits because it was a home-based business. And I was coachable, and I followed the system. While I was working in the industry, making great money, breaking ranks, then life happened, like it always happens to us. See, life is going to happen whether you do this, or whether you do that, or whether you do something else. See, I lost my biggest cheerleader, which was my mother. See, at the time, I could not understand how they diagnosed her with cirrhosis of the liver. Because, see, she never drank, she never smoked. But that was the information that we had at that time. See, she never made it to 68. See, I've been fortunate and blessed enough that I've been able to make it to 68. In April, I will be 69, and I'm on no medication. Wow, I'm so thankful and grateful for that. And then, after my mother had passed, I had a brother 7 months later, died from lung cancer. Then a year after he passed, I had a brother that died from colon cancer. See, during that time, I became functionally depressed. I was emotionally eating, trying to fill the void. I gained about 50 pounds. But see, my hero was in my life, Melissa Boston, the CEO of Akana. She got me back on track by speaking life back into me and sharing and showing me what to do with the knowledge that she had. I was able to lose 30 pounds with her. And then in 2014, my husband was told that he had cancer. But with all the information that Melissa shared, myself and Carol Signal, he chose to go the holistic route, meaning he made a decision not to do chemo, not radiation. And in 2024, he is still here with us. See, fast forward, Melissa Boston, the CEO, brought on Dr. Prince. And he brought the BioScan, he brought the 21-day flat belly cleanse, detox, reversing, your age reversal, as well as eating raw. And also taught us about blood type testing. See, myself, I've done 5 now. I'm still on 21-day cleanse on my 16th day. 5 21-day cleanses and 4 7-day cleanses. And I've totally, with everything, I have lost 63 pounds. See, in 2022, I found myself with another crisis, dealing with a family member, which is my niece. Last year, she had about transplant, dealing with her kidneys and her pancreas at the age of 40. But I'm proud to say she has had a first-year anniversary, and she's living her best life today. And I want you guys to know I am so proud to be a wellness coach. I am passionate about what we are doing here with Akana. See, it's a ministry for me, and also with the knowledge that I have, I can share it. I can be an advocate for my family members. I'm dealing with a crisis right now with one family member. See, we are meeting people every day who needs our help. And see, Akana is that light of hope for many of us and for our community. See, even though we are helping people, there is a great compensation plan that Akana has. Yes, you don't have to have any experience to make money. And also for the big builders, you can make a 6-figure, 7-figure income with residual. And you don't have to have and experience to even do that. See, with a compensation plan, we have no breakaways, we have no balancing, and we have no flushing. See, through the compensation plan, I have been able to win several trips, like Kathy mentioned, and one of the ones that I'm really looking forward to is the one this year going to Dubai. See, I was able to accomplish a 5-figure income, I'm going to say 5-figure check, and all expense trip paid to Dubai. But see, I wasn't able to do that by myself. See, I have an amazing team. See, you'll be in business if you decide to come on board with us. You'll be in business for yourself, but you won't be by yourself. See, guys, I know I'm not the only one that have family members that's going through some type of crisis and that is dying prematurely. And see, the young folks used to think it was just the older or the more mature people that's dying. But as you can read in today's articles, we are having more younger people dying between the age of 30 and 50 because of the dreadful diseases, whether it's heart attack, cancer, diabetes, lupus, blood clots. They are dying. So all we need to do, guys, is to lock arms and become passionate about what we're doing and create blue zones in our own communities and in our families. See, we just have to have a purpose and good intentions and the love for humanity. And that's what Arcana represents, the love for humanity. So back to you, Kathy.
Thank you so much, Gigi. Just appreciate you being so open enough to share with us what you've gone through and how you've been able to triumph over that. So just so proud and so glad to be your sister and just glad to be associated with you and Alfred. So thank you so much for sharing that. So now, guys, we know that at this point, there's usually 3 types of people on the line. And I'm going to name a number, and I want you to remember what number you are. So person number 1 is like Gloria and Jordan and have decided that they want to get themselves healthier. So you're person number 1. You want to join the Flat Belly Cleanse as a customer. Connect back with the person that invited you, and please figure out the package that works best for you. Person number 2 likes the idea of sharing this information with as many people as possible. Maybe you want to have a Zoom party. Maybe you want to have a live event. Connect back, and you could actually have some free products. So connect back with the person that invited you. Person number 3 is someone who loves people, like Terry Anderson, like Bernadine Kirkland, like Gigi Harris, loves helping people and wants to earn money doing that. See, guys, there's actually 12 ways to get paid, so it gets even better. So if you want to be a part of our family with the most product and the best advantage on the comp plan, you want the Diamond Coach Pack. You're going to get plenty of the best-selling products, wellness coaching, blood type testing, coaching, and advance to the Diamond Pay for 6 months. See, that's jumping ahead in the compensation plan. You get to actually leverage your network 9 levels deep. Guys, we can explain all that later, but that's a big deal to be able to do that with this package. The Sapphire Coach package gives you the ability to get the best sellers, basic wellness and blood type testing training, and advance to the Sapphire Pay level for 6 months. Again, you get to jump ahead of the line, right? Our Pearl Coach Pack. Now, this is a great starting point for your 21-day raw cleanse. This is going to also give you basic wellness coach and blood type testing training, and you advance to the Pearl level for 6 months. Guys, this is a great way to really get your foot in the water. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our Chief Marketing Officer. This is a gentleman that was named Teacher of the Year twice. He's the founder of Leadership Camps. He's a former university president. He's a pastor and has served as a consultant, using his experience to help multi-million-dollar companies grow to $1 billion Big from Virginia. Mr. Scott Reese, would you share a little bit about your thoughts on Akana?
You bet. Man, what a call. I mean, seriously, to hear the testimonies, to hear the things that we just heard, it's remarkable. I mean, you got to ask yourself, really, what's my health worth? I mean, to me, I've for whatever reason, God blessed me with the ability to recognize companies that are on the verge of just absolutely exploding worldwide. And so I was literally experiencing some calls through some friends and so on and so forth, and got to talk with our CEO, Melissa. And I got to tell you, I was stupefied by that conversation. She's so brilliant. And then I met with a bunch of the leaders, and they're so brilliant. And then I met with many of you at some of our boot camps, and you're so brilliant and lovely. And I just said to myself, man, this is literally getting ready. This wonderful company that's been growing and blossoming and doing what it's supposed to do, it's about to go on Miracle Grow. This thing is going to explode. Why do I know that? Because this is what I do. That is my jam, so to speak. And I can tell you this very plainly. I see all of the pieces and parts in place. As a matter of fact, we've been vigilantly studying now what countries we're going to begin our international push in. And I've been excited to see some of that feedback, some of that research and development as we're looking into those different places. And one of the things that I can tell you is that I can always tell when it's easy. I can always tell when it just seems to flow. The doors seem to open. Everything is just fine. It seems I don't have to pretend. This company is a welcomed company into the places and the people that I've spoken with because of the wellness that it offers. And I am a living result of it. Some of the folks know me well, and when they see me, whether it's in person or on a Zoom call, they're like, holy smokes. I'm like, I know. Half the man I used to be. Literally. I didn't know I was sick. I had been lulled to sleep by decades of poor eating and bad habits, and I thought, well, I'm just a big guy. I didn't know I was sick. In fact, I was dying. I tell people this all the time. This company saved my life. I owe this company. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make this the greatest worldwide launch I've ever participated in. Why am I telling you all this? Because if you're on this call right now, if you're hearing my voice right now, you are in a place where you are positioned and poised, or have the opportunity to position and poise yourself for this amazing time and benefit from it, not only by helping just hundreds of thousands of people, perhaps millions of people. And yes, I've seen that. I've been part of that. The fact is, helping yourself, your family, to not only see great health, but great wealth. Akana gave my family, my wife, my children, gave them me. And I can't put any price tag on that other than to say, I'm going to work like there's no tomorrow to see this through. And congratulations to you. You're in the absolute perfect place right now at this moment in time before we literally light these rocket engines and go. Ladies and gentlemen, get back. I'm going to ask Kathy to close, but I want you to hear me. Please get back with the person and educate yourself. We're not asking you to do anything other than please find out as much as you can. Get all your questions answered and get in this company for your health, for your family's health, and for your financial wealth and well-being. I appreciate each of you. God bless you. And Kathy, you are so good. Thank you for hosting this call. What a significant and powerful businesswoman and friend you are to all of us. We thank you, and I turn the call back to you.
Thank you so much, Scott, for sharing your story. And we just appreciate you for everything that you do. So, folks, listen, we're going to go back to the question we had at the beginning. Why am I here? You now got a little bit more information. And so you can connect back with the person that invited you, get the details on what PAC works best for you, and then let them know what part of this mission you want. We're so glad that you joined us tonight on your Thursday night. We hope that you enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll see you back here next Thursday. Go ahead and bring your guests because we are building and spreading this mission all around the country and soon to be around the world. Good night.